don't want to vote. I don't want to participate in society. I don't want to have thoughts and ambitions. I don't know. I think it's interesting to to discuss like what the different ideas of God are, but I think like ultimately what it comes down to is the ability to look at something outside yourself and see value in something outside yourself, and have a commitment to something greater than yourself, which guides you on like a strong moral journey, essentially. Like that's kind of what I think the idea of religion is meant to achieve. But yeah, Nebraska lawmaker 3 weeks into filibuster over trans bill. It was a mundane and unanimously supported bill on liquor taxation that saw Senator, I'm just moving it in so we can see, Senator Michaela Cavanaugh take to the mic on the Nebraska legislative floor last week. She offered her support, then spent the next 3 days discussing everything but the bill, including her favorite Girl Scout cookies, Omar's best donuts, and the plot of the animated movie Madagascar. Honestly, I kind of want to see the transcript from this. I don't know. I kind of want to see the transcript to see like what her take was on the plot of the animated movie Madagascar. I'm into it. She also spent time railing against an unrelated bill that would outlaw gender-affirming therapies for those 18 and younger. It was the advancement of that bill out of the committee that led Kavanaugh to promise 3 weeks ago to filibuster every bill that came before the legislature this year, even the ones she supports. So this is what I was saying about having like a private agenda and then like wasting, I guess, like taxpayer time and money to just like stay true to that agenda, which like again you could probably argue that that is like a morally righteous approach on some level, but it's also just like not professionally appropriate, so it's also open to criticism, I think. But there was a similar dude in Brisbane who would just like, I don't know, heckle during a lot of like the parliamentary meetings, and it was like local parliament kind of thing, but yeah, he would just be like causing a ruckus, and I think he was like asked to leave a couple times because he was just being that disruptive. And like even though like the things that he was lobbying for were good things and they were like respectable things, I think he was a Greens Party member and he was like trying to do something that was like, you know, morally not wrong, but the way that he was like going about it, I guess, was just, I don't know, I felt like it was just professionally inappropriate considering you're meant to be a politician. And that's kind of how I feel about this, is that it's like, it's just professionally inappropriate. If this legislature collectively decides that legislating hate against children is our priority, then I'm going to make it painful for everyone. The Omaha married mother of 3 said, I will burn the session to the ground over this bill. Like, does that not kind of, yeah, chaotic good. Yeah, I guess it's like a chaotic good, but at the same time, I mean, just seems a little bit unnecessary, and like it's not even like productively achieving what she wants to achieve, you know what I mean? True to her word, Kavanaugh has slowed the business of passing laws to a crawl by introducing amendment after amendment to every bill that made it to the state Senate floor, and taking up all 8 debate hours allowed by the rules, even during the week where she was suffering from strep throat. Okay, you know what? That I have big respect for. I forgot about that part. Yeah, kid. Oh, not this lady, the Brisbane guy. Yeah, that guy was like I'm glad you know who I talk about. Yeah, bit chaotic good, but not ideal. But yeah, I did forget about that bit, that she had strep throat for a while. Kind of respect her commitment to the hustle. That is definitely going above and beyond for your cause. Wednesday marks the halfway point of this year's 90-day session, and not a single bill will have passed thanks to Kavanaugh's relentless filibustering. Clerk of the Legislature Brandon Metzler said a delay like this has happened only a couple times in the past 10 years. But what is really uncommon is the lack of bills that have advanced, Meltzer said. Usually we're a lot further along the line than what we're seeing now. In fact, only 26 bills have advanced from the first 3 rounds of the debate required to pass a bill in Nebraska. There would normally be 2 or 3 times that number by mid-March, Meltzer said. In the last 3 weeks since Kavanaugh had begun her bill blockade, only 3 bills have advanced. I mean, she's successful. Nebraska bill and another that would ban trans people from using bathrooms and locker rooms or playing on sports teams that don't align with the gender listed on their birth certificate are among roughly 150. Okay, I think this just gets into the transgendered targeting thing, which I think is like a big thing that's been happening in America. In the state legislature this year, bans on gender-affirming care for minors have already been enacted in some Republican-led states, including South Dakota, Utah. I don't know. America just seems like weirdly all over the place with these things. But I'm just interested more in the concept of like someone who's in a position of power like this, like a senator, using that position to just kind of waste people's time in a way that is, you know, yeah, like a little, like I said, you could argue that there is like a good cause that she is trying to achieve here, but is it like the best way to go about it is like my concern. The way that I like was raised, this just seems like you know, I talked about this a little bit the other day, like you can't burn City Hall, you can only negotiate it. And this just seems like an attempt to, in a sense, try and burn City Hall. It's not helping anybody, because like there are, you know, bills that she genuinely agrees with. So it's not even like, you know, she's staying true to all of her political values in that sense. It's just like she's dying on this hill and being like, no, I don't want to, like, I'm not going to productively participate in this conversation here because, you know, this is, I don't agree with what's happening here. Kind of feeling the people that voted her in. That's kind of how I see it. It just seems like it goes against and flies in the face totally of like what that kind of position is meant to be. And I don't know. We see it as a heroic effort, I guess. We'll see all the positive things. Oh, sorry. Kavanaugh's efforts has drawn the gratitude of the LGBTQ community, said Abby Swartzworth, executive director of the LGBT advocacy group out in Nebraska. The organization has been encouraging members and others to inundate state lawmakers with calls and emails to support Kavanaugh's efforts and oppose bills targeting transgender people. We really see it as a heroic effort instead of the filibustering. It's extremely meaningful when an ally does more than pay lip service to an allyship. She is really leading this charge. Both Kavanaugh and the conservative Omaha lawmaker who introduced the trans bill, State Senator Kathleen Koth, said they're seeking to protect children. Kavanaugh cited a 2021 survey by the Trevor Project, a non-profit focused on suicide prevention efforts among LGBTQ youth that found that 58% of transgender and non-binary youth in Nebraska seriously considered suicide in the past year. She supported, yeah, if you vote for a transphobe, I guess you get what you get. Wait, no, I'm backwards here. Yeah, no, she's not a transphobe. She's supporting transgender rights. But I don't have an issue with the fact that she's supporting transgender rights. I think that in and of itself is fine. But what I think is like, you know, I get it that they're, you know, it's like cool because she's not just paying lip service, not just saying that she cares about these issues. She is trying to take action on some level. I just feel like there are more appropriate actions that you could take. I'm not really sure what they are necessarily, but I've never been a senator. So I feel like if you're a senator, maybe you could think about things a little bit differently. I don't know. Maybe if I was in her position, I'd just end up doing the same thing. So why do they consider suicide bullying? I think it's a little bit bullying, a little bit social ostracization is usually something that's cited. And yeah, being young, I think is definitely like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, young kids kind of have like a higher proclivity to those feelings than most. Are you talking nonstop? Couldn't be me. And more than 1 in 5 reported they had attempted it. This is a bill that attacks trans children. Kavanaugh said it is legislating hate, it's legislating meanness. The children of Nebraska deserve to have somebody stand up and fight for them. Koth said she's trying to protect children from undertaking gender-affirming surgeries, treatments that they may regret later as adults. She has characterized treatments such as hormone therapy and gender reassignment surgery as medically unproven and potentially dangerous in the long term. Although the American Medical Association and American Academy of Pediatrics and the American Psychiatric Association all support gender-affirming care for youths. Kavanaugh and other lawmakers who support her filibustering effort don't want to acknowledge the support I have for this bill, Koth said. We should be allowed to debate this, she said. What they're doing is taking the ball and going home. Oh, okay, you know, sorry, I couldn't understand what she was saying there, but yeah, no, I get what she means, is that they're trying to like avoid the debate and they're just like trying to attack other things, I suppose. But it seems like the bill was passed, so I wonder what the debate sort of like what kind of debate actually did take place, if any. You can change your gender if you're underage. I think in some places it's like becoming a more available service to go and seek gender affirming surgeries. I don't know. Big in general in the States, not just in the States, true. Not just in the States shall prevail, but yeah, no, I think it is like there are some alarmingly high statistics that I've seen coming out of America to do with like loneliness particularly, and like also other things like, yeah, suicide and stuff like that. I don't know whether they would be the highest in the world necessarily, but it's definitely a problem. Nebraska's unique single chamber legislature, hey, that's the same as Queensland. We have a single chamber legislature, is officially nonpartisan, but is dominated by members who are registered as Republican. So by nonpartisan, doesn't that mean that they like can't like take an opinion? Non-biased. So that kind of defeats that purpose of having a nonpartisan. But it's dominated by members who are registered Republicans. Although bills can win approval with a simple majority in the 49-seat body, it takes 33 votes to overcome a filibuster. The legislature is currently made up of 32 registered Republicans and 17 registered Democrats. But the slim margin means that the defection of a single Democrat could allow Republicans to pass whatever laws they want. This shit doesn't make any sense to me, but yes. Democrats have had some success in using filibusters, which burn valuable time from the session, delay votes on other issues, and force lawmakers to work longer days. Yeah, look, it's like an effective, like, active but peaceful protest kind of mechanism. So in the sense that this is a protest and that is something that you could genuinely characterize it as, I support it, because I support any level of protesting, and I think it's like everyone's right to protest. Sorry, I should reword that. I can have empathy towards the movement because it is a protest, but at the same time, like they said, it's like meant to be a non-partisan group, and like, yeah, you're going to be biased towards whatever your political leaning is. That's just inevitable. People are biased. That's not a problem. But I think when you're taking that bias and extending it to the furthest extent that you possibly can, I think that's when it starts to become a little bit more criticizable. Like, this is your job, you know. And like I said, it's just professionally, to me, seems a little bit whack to like allow someone to do that. Matt Black, welcome. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. Last year, conservative lawmakers were unable to overcome Democratic filibusters to pass an abortion ban or a law that would have allowed people to carry concealed guns without a permit. Hello, how you doing? Kavanaugh said she has taken a page from the playbook of Ernie Chambers, a left-leaning former legislature from Omaha who is the longest-serving lawmaker in state history. He mastered the use of filibuster to try and tank bills he opposed and force support for bills he backed. That sounds like... that sounds not ideal. This whole system sounds kind of fucked. Do you do politics professionally? Absolutely fucking not. No way, dude. No way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I could ever be a politician personally. I just like to criticize them because it's fun. But I'm not aware of anyone carrying a filibuster to this extent, Kavanaugh said. I know it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me, but there is a way to put it and just put a stop to this hateful bill. Chambers praised Kavanaugh's perseverance, gumption, and stamina to fight as hard as she can using the rules and to stand up for the marginalized, adding, I guess filibustering is within the rules then. I would be right there fighting with her if I was still there. That's kind of Chad stuff. Hey, Turtle Dad, dude, how you doing? Hey, my 20s were too fun to get into politics. Too much would have come up. Oh yeah, dude. I feel like there was a couple political figures that did, like, you know, Nazi Halloween costumes, which are now biting them on the ass so hard. Speaker John Ark has taken some steps to try and speed up the process, such as sometimes scheduling the legislature to work through lunch to tick off another hour on the debate clock. And he noted that the legislature will soon be moving to all-day debate once committee hearings on bills come to an end later this month. A filibuster, yeah, it's been twisted. A filibuster used to require you to stand and speak and work to kill that time. Now they can just go, yeah, filibuster, and pop off. So they just like go, I'm gonna filibuster this one, and then drop the mic. I mean, like, at the beginning of the article, they were saying that she was talking about the plot to Madagascar, including her favorite Girl Scouts cookies, Omaha's best donuts, and the plot to the animated movie Madagascar. Like, is that so you actually just don't have to contribute to the conversation at all, right? You can just literally say whatever you want. I kind of want to be an American politician now, actually. This sounds kind of fun. I don't know. I'm kind of into it. Yeah, so he's taking lunch off now, working through his lunch break, which is cringe as fuck, by the way. If you work through your lunch break, that's cringe. Unless you're getting paid for it, then it's not cringe and it's getting that back. But if you're not getting paid for your lunch break and you're working through it, don't do that. Stop doing that. It sucks. Don't do it. Some of the old school filibusters have family recipes for cookies and stuff. Dude, okay, you know what? America kind of gets a win on this one. I kind of think that this is hilarious and adorable that this is something that happens. I mean, look, our parliaments are kind of fucking weird too. We've had all sorts of shit happening. I'm pretty sure we've had like one politician call another politician a cunt in our parliament. So, you know, it's not like Australia is innocent when it comes to doing weird shit in these situations, but I just feel like this one is just so like interesting and unique. I don't think I've ever seen this. That's great. Hold up, she's dissecting the merits of matter. I don't understand the appeal of feet pics. I feel like it's just a psyop. I feel like they were just trying to pretend like something like this happened. But it didn't actually happen, you know? Like, no one actually was interested in feet pics. Although I guess we do have OnlyFans for a reason, huh? Had religious and ethnic wars, now we need a gender war. That's, you know what? Yeah, we love to advocate for war in this chat. Sorry, this song is just pretty boppy. All right, I'm gonna just see how we go with the mimic tier. Oh, I'm still close, not close enough. I'm pretty sure that this spell is like, oh fuck. Ah! I'm pretty sure this spell, like, they can't see it or something like that. So clearly it's not helping me at all. Oh. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, I really don't fucking like this, dude. I really don't fucking like this. Oh, my health is okay. You know what? Let's just fucking cheese her. Don't move while I do this, please. That's really inconvenient of you. She's terrifying. Okay. No, we're dead. We are. That dodge was so lucky. Oh, and there it is. It's a medical thing I learned about in psychology. The part of your brain that is responsible for your physical attraction is right next to the part that controls your feet, so it has some sort of effect for some people. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I guess the more you know. Thanks for sharing that with us, Red Rum. Appreciate it. Wait, fuck off. Don't heal. Whoop. I think I need my blues. Oh! Shit, I didn't see her there. Please let me heal. Yeah, the problem with this is that you kind of need to have the distance on her for it to work. Oh, I thought I was dead, but I wasn't dead, and then I was definitely dead. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Fuck. Didn't run fast enough. Oh, and she's doing it. She's doing it. She's doing it. She's doing it. Okay. No, no, no. Me. All right, so how quick am I gonna die? So to answer my question, very quickly it would seem. Very quickly. Oh no, it's the fucking last one that gets me, dude. Oh. What the fuck? What? How am I going to get through that? She just comes down and fucking nukes you.
You suck.
Spectral, how you doing? This is going to be a stupid question. I'm aware of that, but they do. They allow the ears where you work. I do have to bind my ears for my job. I am trying to rally against elf cruelty, so if you want to sign my petition in the description below, I would really appreciate that because binding my ears hurts. No.
Just do it!
I just kind of moved forward. There was no roll. I was meant to do a roll. I don't really know. Oh, I forgot to pay attention to the game. Oh no! No, no, no. Look at chat stare into our eyes and make mistakes. I did. Oh, there it is. My fucking... Okay, we gotta try that again. Ah! Oh. No! No! I was so close. I was so fucking close. No, that one's done. That one's done. I'm very relaxed right now. I'm feeling very calm and relaxed. Fuck! Oh, that would have been such a good fucking clutch if I actually managed to get through that. And I think so long as you're laughing at your own jokes, someone's just gonna get got sometimes. I don't know if I feel like this is ethical. This feels unethical. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's what I get. Oh, what the f... Sorry, bad. My bad. Dude. I swear that went longer than normal. I swear that one went longer than fucking normal. Content. Just dragging it out. Alright, I know that this one's gonna be a good fucking time. I fucking hate the ever jails, dude. I have just an awful time every single time. I don't think there's a single ever jail that I've actually fucking enjoyed at this point. Dude's so fast with a knife. Fuck. Oh. It kind of is like a little bit slow compared to Millennia though. Like not a lot, but... Oh, what the fuck? That's kind of fucked. That's a little bit millenary. Ah, fuck. Ah. No. I don't know why I jumped into that. Are you allowed to represent yourself in court? Like me personally represent myself, or like just in general representing yourself in court? Because both, yes. It's like on your shit, but compared to Millennia... Fuck. Fuck. Fuck you, motherfucker. Is doing black knife shit? What does that mean? Does that mean I can't heal past a certain point because it's like capped my healing? Because if that is the case, that is pretty fucking lame. I would even go so far as to say that's bitch made. My bad. Come on, come on. No, come on, there's like one more, dude. Yeah. Yes, I needed a fucking win, dude. I needed a fucking win. There we go. All right, we've got the black knife. Oh. Hell yeah, first try. First try. Let's try it with the black knife and we'll see how we go. Oh, fuck. Fuck! I'm so close, dude. Oh, no, dude. Oh. Those dodges are just not good. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys all then. But otherwise, that's all from me. Thank you so much for hanging out.